I've had a couple requests. If you haven't watched my video today, go check it out. It's an eyeshadow video. It's a really easy eyeshadow hack to put your eyeshadow on. So if you're someone who's like a beginner with eyeshadow or you're nervous about eyeshadow, this is gonna be for you. Some requests to slow it down. So how I get this look, I'm gonna make it super simple. And then my challenge is for you to try it at home. All you need is 4 colors. If you're a newbie and you're like only using 1 color in your eye, just break it down to 2. It's the same concept, it's just what you're comfortable with. You could do 3. I'm gonna do neutrals, and I'm gonna start with these colors. So this is Philly, this is my darkest shade. So the biggest thing is you wanna start with a dark shade, a medium shade. So I've got Bird, a lighter shade, and this one is Basic. You could do Chai, I love Chai in this look too. And then a shimmer, and I picked, this is Sabrina. Here's what you need a pencil side. It can be any kind of brush. It can be a detailer brush, a smudge brush, something with a really dense pencil end. And then I'm using the Saint brush because it is double-ended, so I can just flip it. You wanna have some kind of crease fluffy brush. I also like to have a brush that's a little bit bigger and it's gonna have nothing on it. It makes blending a little bit easier. So if you are new, it is nice to have 2 of these, one that you're gonna put the product on and one that's gonna have nothing on it. I've already primed my eyes, so I'm just gonna move my hair back and show you. I'm just gonna do one eye, it's gonna be very simple. You're gonna take your darker color first. So you can do this in a variation of colors. If you like purples, if you like greens, if you like blues, if you like pinks, whatever, you just wanna have your darkest shade first. And if you have hooded eyes, it's the same kind of thing. You're gonna look straight ahead, don't close your eyes, and you're gonna bring it above where your natural crease is. I have deep set eyes, I still like to have that lifted look. So you're gonna go right at the edge, right where you have that, like, say it would be where your last lash would be, and you're going to draw a line straight up from the bottom of the lid, pointing at the tail of the brow. Once you have that line, to your medium shade. So this is Bird, and if you notice, I'm just gonna make sure that it's coming up high enough just so that when my eyes, if I have hooded eyes, if they were closed, I'm still gonna see that shade. Now this doesn't have to be perfect, okay? Dip into your medium shade, and you're gonna go right next to, and you can go as thick as you want, or as thin, doesn't really matter. And you're gonna bring it right up next to that first shade. To your lightest shadow, that's not a shimmer, and you're going to just kind of put it all over the rest of the lid. Just like this, and I'm using the same brush. We're gonna blend it out. Starting from the darkest color, you're gonna go the other way. So I'm just gonna hold up my lid just a little bit so you can see, and I'm just gonna kind of push that product in first, and I'm gonna angle up the darkest color and really keep that on the outer corner of the eye. I don't wanna move that into the inner corner. I wanna keep it kind of lifted. I'm gonna flick towards the tail of the brow. Once I have that color good, then I'm just gonna kind of move inward and blend it all together like that. You're just going to, this is where the other blending brush is gonna come into play. It's 100% has nothing on it, and so it's just gonna take off any extra product. It's really gonna give you that nice blended look versus like kind of a patchier look. Really pulling it up towards the tail of the brow, and then you're just gonna blend for as long as you want till you get the look that you want. Now, if you like a matte look, you don't need to put a shimmer on, but this is just, to me, a finishing piece. I love shimmer. So I'm just gonna go in with a light shimmer, plus putting a lighter shimmer on the inner corner is gonna make your whole kind of eye pop. And I'm just pressing, okay? I'm not swiping, pressing that into the inner part of the lid. I'm not going more than about 1/4 of the way over, and then go back with this blending brush that you had, the one that didn't have anything on it, and really blend the 2 together like that. You can stop there, or if you like a little bit of color underneath, I am gonna just kind of wipe this on my hand, but I'm gonna go in with this color right here. This is Bird, and I'm gonna mix it with even like the lighter color. You can have more dramatic effect if you want. I'm just gonna kind of go light, and I'm just gonna attach it to where the outer part of my eye already is, and I'm gonna bring it in about 1/4 of the way. I like to do this step. You don't have to. This is an eyeliner. I prefer a brown. It is up to you. This is by Swede, and all I'm gonna do is just go right on top of my lid, right by the lash line. You can bring a wing out if you want, and then you can also go tight line if you like to, or just rub it on the lashes if you can't tight line, and that's gonna give you some dimension. You could bring it a little bit on the inner corner. Super simple. add a little more mascara to the outer corner, and that is it. Here's the final look. I did it on both eyes. Super simple. Give it a try, and then let me know if you tried it. I would love to know, and yeah.